Hello students, let's start today's video with a very good topic. Before that, I just want to ask one thing. Suppose you have 50 rupees. Yes, if I will ask, give me 100 rupees. Can you give? No. If I will ask, give me 20 rupees. Can you give? Yes, you can give from 50 rupees to me 20 rupees. But you cannot give from 50 to 100 rupees. So let's discuss about this topic, how or why you cannot give from 50 to 100. So today's topic we are going to discuss, that is your subtraction, which is another mathematical operation which is very common we are using in our day-to-day life. Yes, something I have written on the board. What is this subtraction? This is one mathematical operation. It's just opposite of your addition. It is a mathematical operation of removing the number from another. The basic thing of subtraction is why we are using. Suppose I will ask, suppose you are giving this much thing and how much left. How to find out this left, how much left with you. That thing we will discuss in this operation. Okay. So in this subtraction there are certain terms we are using. Especially three terms we are using. One is minuend, one is subtrahend, one is difference. Okay. So what is this minuend, what is this subtrahend, what is this difference? The larger number from which we subtract. Just now I asked one question that from 50 rupees can you give 100 rupees? No, we cannot give, because whatever we have, that amount is less. But I am asking more amount, so we cannot give from a smaller amount to larger amount. So the larger number from which we subtract means, if I am asking 20 rupees you give, so you can give, because 50 is more, 20 is less. Yes. So here 50 is called your minuend and 20 the smaller number which is subtracted, rupees 20 is your subtrahend. So minuend means the larger number from which we will subtract, and subtrahend means the smaller number which is subtracted from larger one. Okay. And this one difference, the result of the subtraction. You have 50 rupees, I am asking 20 rupees, you are giving me 20, then how much left with you? That is called your difference. What is the result after giving me? How much left with you? So in this mathematical term we will subtract the answer whatever you are getting, that is called your difference. So let's take one example. $153. Yes, I am subtracting 22. What is this symbol? This symbol is called your minus, which represent subtraction. Okay. So in previous video we have discussed about addition. That day I have told that we are starting always subtraction or addition from the ones place. So you will subtract from this place. So from this 153 we are subtracting 22. Here 153 is a larger number and 22 is a smaller number. So from which we are subtracting, this is called your minuend, and the smaller one which is subtracted from this is called your subtrahend. Okay. So minus it now. 3 minus 2, how much you are getting? 1. Then 5 minus 2, you are getting 3, and below 1 in 100 place there is no digits, so 1 will come down. Okay. So we have subtracted from a larger number to smaller number and we are getting 131. This is called your difference. Okay. So this one is your difference. This is your simple subtraction. That means two things we are noticed. One thing is that subtraction we are always doing from a larger number to smaller number. Okay. And this is your minuend. this is your subtrahend and this is your difference. Why we are subtracting? Why we are using subtraction? To get the how much left with you. How we will calculate how much amount is left with you, that we can find out in this process. Okay, let's take another example. Suppose 2528 minus 1009. Okay, this is a 4-digit number, ones place, tens place, 100 place, and this is 1000 place. Yes. So we will start from which place? We will start from ones place. So ones place, this is your minuend and this is your subtrahend. Okay. So we are subtracting from minuend to subtrahend. Yes. So here is 8, here is 9. What to do? This is a smaller value and this is a larger value. Then how we will subtract? We cannot subtract from a smaller value to larger value. So what to do? We have to borrow from the neighborhood place. So neighborhood place, ones place never is tens, because after ones tens is coming. So I will borrow 1 from tens place. 1 means how much you are borrowing? 1 tens. 1 10 means how much? 1 10, that means 10 ones. Yes or no? So 1 tens we are borrowing from here. If we will cut this, that means we have taken 1. So how much left here? 1. So we are taking here. So here if we will add 10 ones, because it's converting ones place. So 10 ones plus 8. How much it's coming? 18 ones. You are getting 18 ones. Okay. So from 18 ones we can now subtract 9. Yes. 18 minus 9. How much it's coming? 9. Over. Now your ones place subtraction over. Then comes to tens place. Here how much is left? We have already taken 1 tens borrowed from this place. So now it is 1 only. So 1 minus 0. 0 means what? 0 means there is no value, nothing. So this 0 means there is no value. So 1 minus 0, again it will be 1. We are telling here 0 means no value. When it is 0, no value. No value means when it is in left side of the digit, 0 having no value. If it is coming in right side, then it's having more values. Okay. This place over. Now come to 100 place. Here is 5. Here is 0. 5 minus 0. We are getting 5. Then 2 minus 1. Here 1. So how much we got? 1519, and this is called your difference. Okay. This is called your borrowing subtraction. Let me take another example. 234896 minus 3782. Okay. So this one is minuend, larger value, and this one is subtrahend, smaller value. So we will start subtraction from ones place. So see from ones place, this is 6, this is 8. Again from smaller to higher we cannot subtract. So we have to borrow from the neighbor place, means from 9. So how much we are taking? 1 tens. 1 tens when it will come to ones place, then it will be 10 plus 6. How much it's coming? 16 ones. Okay. Now 16 ones minus 8, it's coming 8. Okay. Then here we have taken 1 borrowed. Then how much left here? 8. 8 minus 2 how much? 6. Okay. Then this place over. Now come to 100 place. 100 place it is 8 and here is 8. 8 minus 8, it's 0. Then come to 1000 place. 1000 place, here is 4, here is 7. So again one problem, we cannot subtract here. Then what to do? We have to borrow from neighbor place, means from 10,000 place. This is 1000, this is 10,000. So 1 you will borrow from here. Then how much left here? 2. Okay. So if you will borrow here, then how much it's coming? 10,000 equal to 10,000. So if we'll add here 10, then it become 14. 14 minus 7, again 7. Then here 2 is here because we have already taken 1. So it is 2. 2 minus 3, again we cannot subtract. So we will borrow from here. Here will be 1 and borrowed from means here will be 12. 12 minus 3, it will be 9. And below 1 there is nothing, so 1 will come down. So this is your answer and this is called your difference. Okay, I am explaining here so that I am writing on the top, but no need to mention all these things because you are not kids. So don't do this direct subtraction. You can keep it in your mind and you have to subtract without writing on the tops. Okay. So this is all about your subtraction. So many types of question will come in subtraction, like find the difference, take away this from this number. Okay, you have to think and you have to do the process accordingly. Now I will discuss one word problem. Suppose one question given. Okay, this is one question. This is word problem. We have already discussed how to do word problems. So statement we have to find out what is given in the question, what are things are given. Question is that the sum of two numbers is 1000. If one number is 97, find the other number. Okay, the sum of two numbers. Sum means addition, we have already discussed. Suppose question is this: sum of two numbers equal to 1000. If one number is 97, then find the other number. How much it will be? Then what to do? You have to write the statement. What statement you will write? Sum of two numbers equal to 1000. One number equal to 97. Then other number equal to, what to do? Think and tell me what to do. So I have told that don't think about that larger number. First you calculate using a smaller number. Suppose the sum of two number is 10. Sum of two number is 10. If this one is 5, then how much it will be? How much it will be? What to do? Then 10 minus 5, you will get 5. So if you put here 5, then 5 plus 5 is 10. Your statement will be right if we will follow this process. Then here also same thing. Sum of two number is 1000. If this one is given 97, then this one or another number you will find out by subtracting the value 1000 minus 97. So here 1000 minus 97. How do you subtract? Here is 0. 0 minus 7 we cannot subtract. Here also 0. Here also 0. Then 1 is here. So what to do? You will borrow from this place. This place means 1 will come to here. Then again you will borrow from here to here. Then again you will borrow from here to here. Then here will be 10. 10 minus 7, it will be 3. Here how much is left? 9. 9 minus 9 is 0. Then here 9, then 9 will come down. That means our another number is your 903. So you will write, therefore the other number is 903.